Hey friends, what is up? How's it going? Ash here, welcome back to Gents. Today, you and I are checking out a haul together. Probably did that a little bit too hard.
A little bit.
I have placed and received an order from Dua. Once again, 4 fragrances. That's what I did last time. That's what I'm doing this time. And I noticed right away when I got these in that they come in little boxes now, whereas the last time they came with the bottle put into like a little velvet pouch. Yes, things have been stepped up in the past couple months. Now, like I said, this is how they arrived when they were packaged. They don't have cellophane or anything like that. They come in a nice little box, and I have not yet opened up these boxes to see which fragrance is in which box. I know what fragrances that I got, I just don't know which one is in which. So it's gonna be kind of like a little, I don't know, little surprise as we work through these.
Surprise.
So last time I went with discontinued fragrance cologne, which is also a designer fragrance cologne. They have those priced a little bit lower. I went with a hybrid, which is like 2 fragrances put together. I went with the cologne of Aventus, and then I went with an original. So like I tried one of each essentially. This time things are a little bit different. I got like some tribrid action in here, tribrids. That's the whole thing. Also got some hybrid action as well. So yeah, some different things to check out here. Dua has codes like all the time. So if you go to the website, up at the top, there's a little bar up there and it'll have codes for you that you can use. That would be the move. Yeah, save yourself a little money with whatever they've got running at the moment. So we're gonna look through this new presentation together. I'm gonna smell these for the first time. I'll let you know which ones I think are good, which ones are maybe not so good. Just let you know my overall thoughts here. There are stupid amounts of fragrances on their website. So basically it's like a never ending just depository of stuff to choose from and see how they are. Now these are straight to parfums. They are 30 ml size according to the box right here. I remember some of the ones I got last time said 34, but these all say 30. And I'll have these linked in the description below where you can check them out on the Dua brand's website, should you decide to do that and look at some of the other 1,600 options that they have there. So let's just start here and work down that way. Again, I'm not sure what's inside here. Well, I know what I ordered, like I said, but I don't know which one this one is. So let's take a look, I guess, at the box real quick and we'll open it up and see. So on the front there, you have the name of the fragrance and the concentration. You got the duabrand.com along the side. On the back, your ingredients, your size, and then the Dua brand once again. And this one is Poseidon's Casino Supernova. So last time, my favorite was this one, which is Caribbean Supernova. So I got another Supernova. I figured, you know, it's a good bet, right? Supernova's pretty good. All right, on the inside here, it says, thank you for your purchase with the Dua brand. We are so happy to have you as a part of our Dua family. And then a whole bunch of stuff about the house, the fragrance brand. So you know, let's bust this out. A little bit different. The cap has changed, still wooden, but does not say the Dua brand up top. You can see that side by side, that's a little different. Everything else done the same way. So you have a different graphic for each one of these fragrances on the front there. You have the concentration, the size, name of the fragrance, and then the name is along the spine there. So basically, if you got a whole boatload of these, you could line them up like that and then pick out your fragrance by the name that way from your collection. A little bit easier. Not sure why they changed up the cap style. Atomizer, pretty much the same, I guess. Let's go ahead and spray it. Oh, and I guess I should let you know what this is supposed to be before I spray it. This one is a tribrid. So this is Aventus, Baccarat Rouge 540, and Elysium. So basically you take like the 3 most hyped niche fragrances, or 3 of the most hyped, and put them into one. Interested to see which of the 3 is the dominant thing here. Nice pressurized atomizer. All right, let's see here. Stay. No, just lay it down. Off the strip, it's like more Elysium, but with the Aventus-y pineapple tossed in there as well. And a little bit of that sugary sweetness from Baccarat Rouge. It's kind of strange in a way because it's like its own thing, but then when you smell it, you're trying to pick out like, okay, which part from this fragrance, which part from that fragrance, which part from that fragrance. Oh
Jesus!
Very, very much on the fresh side of things. It's not really coming across with any like heaviness here, none of that smokiness from Aventus. And yeah, like I said, it has a little bit of that sugary sort of sweetness from BR540, but it's leaning more toward Elysium with some of the fresher aspects of Aventus woven through. I'm wearing a fragrance right now, so I don't really have anywhere to spray this except for maybe like top of my hands, so I could like spray 2 on. I guess I'll do this one since it's the first one. All right, here we go. Let's see. I want to see if it carries over the same way on skin as this strip here. You get a little more of the woodiness off skin. Touch of tartness, yeah, decent amount of tartness actually. Still fresh, heavier off skin. You would kind of expect that. That's part of, you know, what this brand is known for. You know, Extrait de Parfums really packing a punch. Yeah, it's different. Way lighter, like zingier off the strip. Off skin, it's like, oh, hefty. Still fresh. And it actually, off skin, has more of that woodiness from Aventus, still mixed with Elysium. I think that of the fragrances in here, the 3, off the top, it's probably more Elysium and then a little bit less Aventus and then BR540, kind of in that order. Really nice. Let me skip to the next one here, see what's going on. It's the same box and everything. You can't tell what fragrance is on the inside from the box. This one is Royal Chariot's Legendary Tux. So this is gonna be another one of the mixeroonies. And this one is noticeably darker. Same cap style. So I guess this is just a whole new cap style all the way across. So this is another tribrid, one that seems kind of random, so we'll see how it works. Layton, Percival, and Tuxedo. So yeah, I mean, Layton and Tuxedo, that kind of makes sense, right? Percival is the wild card there. Let's see how this is. Nice. All right. Okay. Oh, that's super good. That is better than the last one. Yeah, this just went just leapfrogged that one. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but this is better. Okay, yeah, this is going, let's go. Yeah, get 3 big sprays there. Oh, I got all over my finger too. Dang it. Oh man, that's super shiny. I don't know if you can see that or not. Looks like I just sprayed like sun tanning lotion all over myself or something. Whoa. See that? I don't know. That is beastly. That's very strong. It has kind of a patchouli vibe coming through. Warm, rich, not as sparkly off the top as you might expect. It has warm spice there. It's just not like super zingy, real hefty. I don't really get the Percival so much. You know, the Percival has kind of a legend or fierce, Abercrombie & Fitch fierce kind of vibe to it. So that one's fresh, sweet, you know, has that kind of lavender vibe going through. This one is straight up fall, winter time. Oh man. Jeez, it's noticeably like, I don't know, just thicker all the way around. Oh, I don't know, this one freshens up as it stays on your skin, I'll say that. I don't know if it's actually just because I'm comparing these 2 side by side now, but when I go back to this one, Elysium comes through more, still Aventus under that, and then BR540 under that, but really nice, the freshness that's coming through here. It's opened up, you get more of that like zingy, fresh, you know, juniper, sort of gingery, citrus combo mix. Yeah, that's good. Ooh, that smells awesome for a second there. What was that? It smelled like tobacco. That smelled like straight up, just really nice tobacco leaf, kind of honeyed. Yeah, ooh, all right, got my attention. I pulled all 3 of the hybrids first, so I know what this one is now. This is Cupbearer's Reflection. Kind of gives you a hint of what's going on there. So Reflection is one of the fragrances in this, and this is a hybrid. These were both tribrids. This is a hybrid, so just 2 here, a little bit simpler, you know. Reflection is one of the fragrances in here, and the other is Ganymede. So it seemed like a pretty cool combo. All right, let's give this a spray. I would anticipate this to be the freshest of the bunch, probably. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Yep. So you get the white florals from Reflection. Not as like powdery as Reflection can come across. And like I was saying to myself just now, that makes sense because the Ganymede is going to bring that minerality and that's going to kind of freshen things up, clean it up a little bit. Yeah, okay. Ah, dang. This always happens. Where can I, nope. I should just not wear fragrances before I do these. My bicep gonna be smelling real nice. Okay. Touch of green, not as much minerality as Ganymede has. That one can come across extremely minerally, like water seeping through stone. This has a little bit of that, a touch of that fuzziness from the minerality, not as much though. Sweet, a little bit of sweetness in there. The white flowers from reflection, but toned down, not as powdery, as I said, not quite as like soapy-ish. Probably easier to wear for a lot of people than reflection. I love reflection though. Yeah, that one's good, super easy to wear. I think that of the 3 brids here, this one just off the top is my favorite. Like there's something here that is standing alone. It's interesting because it's Layton mixed with Tuxedo mixed with Percival, but it doesn't smell like Tuxedo, it doesn't smell like Layton, and it doesn't smell like Percival. And I dig that. Like if you didn't tell me, hey, this is a mix of 3 fragrances, I'd have a hard time, you know, pinpointing down any of those, I feel like. Maybe a little bit of the Layton, like that comes through a little more, but it's got this different feel all around it. So it's like, you know, that Layton DNA, you pick it up a little, that sweet, sexy kind of scent profile, and everything around it has changed. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's pretty freaking good. Legitimately really nice. It makes your hand super shiny. This guy over here, this to me is more Aventus mixed with Elysium with more of an Elysium feel, which I guess that makes sense because Elysium, when it first came out, some people were comparing it to Aventus, that they had like a little bit of a similarity. So yeah, these kind of go hand in hand pretty easily. It's got a nice zing to it. Like I said before, as it dries down, it gets this effervescence to it. The quality there is nice. And this one, it changes pretty quick. I still pick this one and this one over this one, but it has, how to describe that? Like if you took reflection, cleaned it up with kind of a mineral water feel to it, but not as mineral forward as Ganymede is, scrubbed away some of that white floral aspect that really makes reflection, and added a little sweetness. That's kind of what that one does. All right, so I know what this is. Yep, Stronger with Dua leather. Stronger with Dua leather. You got like a little god hand here, like throwing a mad punch right there. So this is part of the designer line. This is Stronger with You leather. You probably figured that one out, right? Stronger with Dua, Stronger with Dua, Stronger with Yua. So this one is just supposed to be straight up one fragrance. That makes it a little bit simpler. All right, I guess I have to spray this one on skin as well, because otherwise it's not fair, because I've done the others as well. So here we go. All right. Ooh. Man, that's punching off the top. That's pretty strong. So I'll tell you what, well, I guess that makes sense. I was about to say, this is my brain just like barely working. I was about to say, you know, it smells like Stronger with You with like a really strong leather note. And then I realized, oh yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, the leather, I think a little more prominent in this off the top than it is and Stronger with You leather. Doesn't smell bad though. Not quite as much of that nuttiness, that, you know, kind of gourmand sweetness that Stronger with You has. Not quite as much of that here, at least not right off the top, but it smells really close. Really close. The leather aspect, really well done, toned up a bit. I think you get a little more of that here, pushing pretty hard off the top. Stronger with You is a strong fragrance line, for the most part. The ones for fall and winter time, they've got good projection, good longevity. This is coming across pretty strong. So I guess you would expect. It's got, you know, the whole darker juice on the inside there, straight to parfum, all that stuff. And I think that's part of Dua's MO, you know, kind of give you like the really high performance with everything they do, kind of like their vibe. Better or worse, they're gonna give you something that sticks on your skin forever. Opens up pretty nice. Tell you what, the leather, trying to think of what that accord reminds me of, because like I said, the leather here is toned up a little bit compared to Stronger with You leather. It's still very close to Stronger with You leather, but there's a difference in the leather accord, and it does remind me of like a leather that I've smelled in other fragrances, and I'm just kind of blanking. I'm kind of blanking of which ones those are. If you did want an alternative to that fragrance, so this is a really nice one. Not gonna be my favorite of the bunch. So let me work back through here. Yep, so I believe this is gonna be my winner. Royal Chariot's Legendary Tux, which again, Layton, Percival, Tuxedo. Yeah, I get the Layton and the Tuxedo a little bit. Like a rich, sweet patchouli, not really earthy, with that kind of warmth, spiciness coming through, but not a bash you on the head spiciness, and not really like a super zingy spiciness either, but that smells really stupid good. And at times it smells like tobacco leaf. And this one, is my number 2. Yeah, this is just like everyday wear. It smells solid in terms of performance. It's got good pop to it. That one is zingier. When I first sprayed it on, it didn't seem like it was gonna be. Let's do it again here. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh man, it's like the first spray sucked compared to that one. What was up with that? I'm just talking about in terms of smell. Yeah, it's like more patchouli of, oh man, oh. Yeah, it's like somebody just peed all over my hand. Yeah, these are both killer. Yeah, this actually smells way better than it first came across. Yeah, these are killer. I guess that means I gotta do this one again. Oh, hurry. I'm sorry, people. Yeah, it's okay. I like the other 2 more. I think we'll put it like that. Yep. That's gonna be how I rank these to my own taste. Royal Chariot's Legendary Tux, number 1. Poseidon's Casino Supernova, number 2. These are pretty close. And then these 2, I think this is a solid alternative to Stronger With You leather. Can't get over that. And just has a little more leather to it, but that's actually really, really nicely done. This one, the idea of Ganymede and reflection makes a lot of sense to me. It's not that it smells bad, but it kind of loses part of what reflection is, and then also doesn't have as much of the Ganymede side of things to really like give me that minerality that makes Ganymede Ganymede to me. And I understand, you know, it's a hybrid and all that, but it's like you lose part of the white florals, you have a little sweetness added, but then you don't have enough of the minerality to like really boost it up, at least for me. So with this one, that's probably what I would have changed. So it would have been like, take that minerality, ramp it up. Maybe add more of the leather from Ganymede or something. Again, doesn't smell bad, but these are like on another level. This is like some crushing stuff. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for me. There's 4 more. Try to do 4 more in like a month or 2, something like that. There's a whole bunch on there. So these are hybrid tribrids. Maybe we'll do that again. Had some good luck with the tribrids, to be fair. So I guess we'll see. Thank you guys for hanging with me. Stay safe out there. See you tomorrow for another fragrance video. See you later.